Hello and welcome to a really great show today on Marine Vietnam Veterans Medals displays. Hello and welcome to Veterans Medals Workshop, hosted by Medals of America and of course by Medals of America Press. I'm Frank Foster, your host, and today we have a most extraordinary show. We're going to look at over 30 military awards displays that represent the 500,000 Marines that served in Vietnam. Everybody from the grunt on the front to the POL driver to the lance corporal to the buck sergeant to the staff sergeant to the gunnery sergeant to the sergeant major, company commanders, the majors, the pilots, the door gunners, the light colonels, and finally a colonel that, well, he has some decorations you'll be amazed to see. I think you'll enjoy it because this show recognizes the achievement and service of each one of these Marines. So today you're going to get to see the military awards and displays that represent the 500,000 Marines that served in Vietnam. And I think you will find it impressive. You'll never see anything like it in the world. It's not at the Marine Museum, it's not at the Smithsonian, it's not anywhere, but right here. So sit back and enjoy. You're going to see an incredible representation of the Marines that served in Vietnam and how they chose to display their military honors and what it meant to them. Many Marine veterans that came home from the war rarely talked about it because it could be a painful experience. But the medals tell the story that they can't. The first display is one of classic simplicity, when this young corporal came home and put together a display using his collar insignia, the ribbons he wore on his chest when he came back home, and the three basic medals: National Defense, Vietnam Service, and Vietnamese Campaign Medal. This Lance Corporal does a terrific job displaying his Marine military history. He's got his 3rd Division patch and unit patch, his military ribbons, his Good Conduct Medal, his other service medals, his Vietnamese medals, all of them clearly labeled with his shooting badges and his rank badge. This display has to be a proud focal point in his home. In addition to the basic medals awarded for service in Vietnam, many Marines receive personal decorations, such as this young sergeant who received the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal with a V device. You got to love this Lance Corporal's display because he wants you to know that he served as a door gunner in Vietnam, and he's proud of his unit awards and his combat action ribbon because he has them clearly labeled. And he also has received the Purple Heart, the Air Medal, and he's added at the very end the Cold War Victory Commemorative Medal along with 2 challenge coins. This handsome display shows a Marine Corporal's 3 personal decorations: a Purple Heart, a Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal, and a Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal, as well as his Good Conduct Medal and his United States Marine Corps Expeditionary Medal. So he obviously had some other service in Vietnam. But what a great case. This Marine Corporal uses the Combat Aircrew badge as a focal point, and it has the maximum of 3 combat stars on it. And it's displayed over his ribbons, and then he has his medals that are gold-plated or anodized. His Air Medal, his Good Conduct Medal, and his basic service medals. Really a fantastic display that reflects his personal pride of service in his Marine unit. Every Marine veteran has a different idea of what's important to him to display in his case. And in this case, this young Marine shows that he was served in the 3rd Marine Division as a combat engineer and also served at 8th and I Marine Barracks. And he's got his decorations, a really great picture of himself, and his shooting badges and his rank insignia. A great display. This display case clearly tells the story of a Marine who saw a lot of combat action as a combat aircrewman. He has 2 awards of the Purple Heart, 12 air medals, 2 awards of the Marine and Navy Commendation Medal to include a V device. Really a handsome display that tells you that he saw a lot of personal action. In addition to the Purple Heart, this Marine Corporal has 2 Vietnamese decorations. One is the very rarely awarded Military Merit Medal. It is a very prestigious award for non-commissioned officers. I wish he had more information displayed in his case, but my guess is that he was assigned with the Vietnamese Marines and was in one heck of a firefight at one time. Oh, take a short break. If there are any of these medals that you would like to know more information about, we do have detailed videos on the Veterans Medals Workshop channel. So if you want to see something more on the National Defense Service Medal, the United States Vietnam Service Medal, the Republic of Vietnam Campaign Medal, the Gallantry Cross, the Purple Heart, oh, there's really a great one on the Purple Heart, and the Bronze Star, it's all there. So make sure you catch it. Okay, let's get back to it. I like the way this Marine tells his personal story with this display. He's got a great picture of he and his buddy, as well as his 3rd Marine Division patch, the 9th Marine Regiment patch. The ribbons show the Purple Heart, the Combat Action Ribbon, the Presidential Unit Citation, and 2 awards of the Good Conduct Medal. I think you could say that he was in the thick of it there for a while, especially if you look at him in his bulletproof vest. This is a classic case of a young sergeant that served in the 4th Marine Division, where he shows his ribbons over his medals. I like the way this Marine put on his brass plate underneath his name that he was in the 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines in July 66 in 1967. He has a personal decoration, Good Conduct Medal, and 4 campaign stars on his Vietnam Service Medal, as well as the Vietnamese Civic Action Honor Medal, and he's added 2 commemorative medals, which are kind of cool. My guess says this Marine sergeant waited about 30 or 35 years before he put his display together, because if you look at his medals, they look like they came out of the bottom of his sea bag. But he's really done a pretty good job, because he's added some pins that show that he was served in the Marine Air Wing, in the 3rd Marine Division, and in the 3rd Amphibious Corps. But what is truly unique here is that the last medal in his row of medals is a Marine Platoon shooting badge, which obviously meant a lot to him. This is an interesting little display that a Marine Corps sergeant gave to his daughter, because it's done in miniature medals, and it shows his Purple Heart, his other service medals, his Presidential Unit Citation, and his rank. While this is a classic display case of a 1st Marine Division veteran from the Vietnam War who has received a Purple Heart, what would catch the eye of every veteran immediately is that little P-38 between his 2 dog tags. And for those of you who've eaten a lot of sea rations, you know exactly what that tool is for. I really like the way this Marine did his display case, because he tells his history very clearly. He served in the 1st Marine Division, the 2nd Marine Division, the 3rd Marine Division, and the 9th Marine Regiment. And he goes absolutely first class using gold-plated or anodized personal decorations and service medals. And he adds 2 commemorative medals to indicate his Combat Action Ribbon and his Presidential Unit Citation. And then he's got a nice brass plate that describes all of his assignments. That is really a museum-quality case. Wow, when you see this display case of the Marine who served in the 2nd Marine Division and the 1st Marine Division, the first thing you say is he was a combat Marine, because he not only has the Bronze Star, but he has 3 Purple Hearts. Now, the Marine Corps says you should just put gold stars on there for each additional Purple Heart, but I think if you got 3 Purple Hearts, you could be allowed to put them up in your display. He's also got the Vietnamese Wound Medal, maybe not completely kosher, but who's going to argue with the guy who has already received 3 Purple Hearts? And you know he's a combat Marine because you can see his P-38 between his dog tags. The Marine Corps authorizes its veterans to wear their medals and uniforms at certain patriotic events, and what's a really nice display is where this Marine has taken his full-size medals mounted for wear, and they actually look great in a display case, just like you would be wearing them on your chest. This staff sergeant, who served with the 2nd Marine Division in Vietnam, also has 3 awards of the Good Conduct Medal and the Armed Forces Expeditionary Medal, which tells you that he danced in more than one rodeo, so to speak. And it's also interesting to notice that his Combat Aircrew badge only has 1 star, which tells you the story of all veterans, really. They want all of the awards they're authorized, but they don't want anything that they're not authorized. Here is an impressive display of a Marines Marine, a Force Recon Staff Sergeant with the Bronze Star, Purple Heart, Air Medal, and the Good Conduct Medal. and his Navy and Marine Corps Parachutist Badge. What I really like in his additional medals is the very last one in the bottom right, which is the Tet Campaign Medal. It signifies that he was there during the 1968 Tet Uprising and campaign. Non-commissioned officers are the backbone of the Marine Corps, and this is an extraordinary display that shows a Marine Staff Sergeant who served in both the Korean War and in the Vietnam War. And what's even more unique in the upper left-hand corner of this display is the Navy and Marine Corps Medal, which is awarded for heroism not involving actual conflict with an armed enemy of the United States. A wonderful display of over 20 years' service to the Marine Corps and to the United States. This Marine Gunnery Sergeant has done a really great job in displaying his military history, which has multiple awards of the Good Conduct Medal, service in the Korean War, service in the Vietnam War, additional service in Korea as denoted by the Korean Defense Service Medal, with an entire second row of foreign decorations and campaign medals. This Marine Gunnery Sergeant does a really nice job displaying his military history because across the top you can see he served in the 1st Marine Brigade, he served in the 3rd Marine Division, the 2nd Marine Division, multiple awards of the Good Conduct Medal, 3 campaigns in Vietnam. You can see his combat action ribbon, his 3 unit awards, and the blue ribbon with the red stripe. That indicates he was a Marine recruiter, a very prestigious job. This Marine Corps Sergeant Major's display case is almost a perfect example of how you would display the military history of a veteran. All of the medals are beautifully presented with the ribbons above the medals. What is especially unique is his Good Conduct Medal is a World War II version of the Marine Corps Good Conduct Medal, but I guess the Sergeant Major can do that if he likes. And it indicates 5 awards with the Silver Star. He has the Vietnamese Cross of Gallantry at the regimental level, the Vietnamese Honor Medal, the Campaign Medal, and then a very unique New York State Award and a commemorative medal, which is the Cold War Victory Medal. Without a doubt, one of the best examples of a military awards display case I've ever seen. But then it's a Sergeant Major's display. This is a display of a Marine Company commander in Vietnam, and he must have been a good one because he's received a Silver Star and 3 Purple Hearts. He must have led from the front, but you can also tell that he has previous enlisted experience because he has the Marine Corps Good Conduct Medal. A very impressive display. Here is a display case of an extraordinary Marine captain who's a Marine parachutist, have gone through the Army's Rangers School and been awarded the Navy Cross, the Marine Corps' 2nd highest award for valor, just underneath the Medal of Honor, 2 awards of the Silver Star, the Navy and Marine Corps Medal for heroism not in combat, 3 awards of the Purple Heart, and you can tell that he's also been a prior enlisted man by his Good Conduct Medal. Truly a remarkable display of a man's military history. And just as a reminder for those not familiar with the Marine Corps Pyramid of Honor, the Navy Cross comes just underneath the Navy and Marine Corps Medal of Honor and just before the Silver Star. This Marine veteran pilot has his gold wings over his ribbons, which tell an unusual story. They show his Air Medal, his Commendation Medal, and Unit Award, but he also has the United States Air Force Outstanding Unit Award, which means he has a very interesting series of stories to tell. I wish I could get to meet him. Here's a Marine veteran's case to be extremely proud of. A Marine who entered as a private and ended up as a lieutenant colonel and has numerous awards for valor, the Bronze Star, the Commendation Medal, the Achievement Medal, multiple awards of the Good Conduct Medal, and 4 campaign stars for Vietnam. And it traces his rise from private to staff sergeant to warrant officer, then through the ranks of lieutenant, captain, major to lieutenant colonel. What an incredible statement. Counterintelligence Badge in the upper right-hand corner is really unique. You really have to admire this Marine Colonel's style because he had the gall to throw in a couple of captured North Vietnamese badges in his display case. He obviously spent a lot of time doing a lot of serious fighting alongside the South Vietnamese Marines because not only does he have a Silver Star, a Bronze Star, and a Purple Heart, but he has a rarely 3 times awarded Gallantry Cross both at the regimental level, division level, and Army level, as well as the Honor Medal, Staff Service Medal, and Civic Action Medal. Truly an incredible display. I really love the pictures up there with him receiving a Vietnamese award. Here's a Marine Veterans display that really catches your eye because it's extraordinary. Not only does it have a big list of decorations, but it reflects service in World War II, in the Pacific Theater, in the Korean War, and in the war in Vietnam. It shows the Legion of Merit with the Combat Distinguishing Device. That's no longer authorized, but it was up until 2016. Multiple awards of the Distinguished Flying Cross, the Bronze Star, multiple awards of the Air Medal. It's an incredible display of service for over 30 years in the United States Marine Corps. Here's the elegant display case of a Vietnam veteran that ought to hang in the Marine Corps Hall of Fame. Truly the cream of valor awards, the Navy Cross, the Legion of Merit, the Navy and Marine Corps Medal, the Bronze Star with Combat Distinguishing Device, the Purple Heart, multiple other awards, and a number of Distinguished Unit Awards. The medal display of a real Marine hero. To wrap up, let me show you two really unique display cases. This Marine Corps officer put his full-dress sword, along with his hat brass and his medals mounted for wear, into a display case that has got to be the focal point in his home. Non-commissioned officer put together this incredibly handsome display of his sword and scabbard crossed with his medals and his shooting badges. While the Marine Corps may not be able to give every Marine Vietnam veteran a parade, it has provided the medals, the badges, and insignia to honor their service.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. This was a long show, but I hope you enjoyed it. It's unique. It's not done anywhere else in the world, and you won't see these displays anywhere but in an individual Marine's home. And if you want more information on Marine awards and displays, you can find it in Marine Awards and Insignia, the Illustrated History, the best book ever written on the subject. I can guarantee that. It's available for you on Amazon or on Medals of America Press. Hey, come see us the next time. Give us a like, and always look forward to having you join us up.
Special thanks to Medals of America for providing all of the medals, ribbons, and displays.